for two ethics plans, could you say whether or not under a Warren administration would your vice president's child be allowed to serve on a board of a foreign company?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to go back and look at the details on the plan.
Do you think there could be a problem with that?
I have to go back and look.
Wow, really, Elizabeth? God, you know what I think, guys? I think it's time for a 3-minute takedown.
It's time for the 3-minute takedown.
Today, I'll be taking down Elizabeth Warren and her apparent newfound love for nepotism. That's right, when a reporter asked Elizabeth Warren whether or not she was okay with a sitting vice president helping to give jobs on a foreign company to their children. At first she said no, but wait, then she had to think for a second. And then she remembered that's exactly what Joe Biden's being accused of right now. Just to catch you up for a second, in case you didn't hear this, Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's son, was put on the board of Burmesa Holdings at $50,000 a month. Now, Burmesa Holdings is a Ukrainian energy company which was under investigation at the time. Joe Biden had recently lobbied the Ukrainian leader to actually start bringing on foreign workers into their energy companies to help promote them, as well as investing in natural gas, which is exactly what Burmesa did. 2 years later, Joe Biden went to the Ukraine and told them that he would withhold $1 billion in funding if they didn't fire their prosecutor general, who just happened to be investigating Burmesa Holdings at the time. Well, that's a little background on how we got to this point. But Elizabeth Warren hasn't really always felt this way. Once upon a time, she was the champion of rights for Americans and fighting all kinds of corporate corruption. But I guess that goes out the window whenever you become the Democrat frontrunner. Here, listen to it from her.
Our government systematically favors the rich over the poor, the donor class over the working class, the well-connected over the disconnected.
See what I'm talking about? Elizabeth Warren, apparently you've just decided to throw out everything you used to care about. But hey, that's up to you. Maybe you guys forgot about this, but in 2016, Elizabeth Warren was actually considering running for president and was talked out of it. Allegedly, anyway, she was talked out of it by the DNC so that Hillary could have a clear path to presidency. She was actually even considered for a long time as Hillary Clinton's potential vice presidential running candidate. For some reason, they ended up going with Tim Kaine. I'm sure you may or may not remember him, actually. Pretty much the most lackluster politician you've ever seen. But they threw her out, picked Tim Kaine, and made him the vice presidential running candidate. No one really knows exactly what Elizabeth Warren, who did build a lot of her career around attacking the Clintons and their corruption, no one really knows what Elizabeth Warren got out of the deal, but it must have been something pretty sweet if she was willing to give up all of that for Hillary. She went on the campaign trail with her a bunch of times, campaigned for her, so she knows a thing or two about political corruption now. And like I said, while her initial answer to that journalist question was yes, she would be opposed to it, then she had to think about it and decided, hey, I need to look at the rules more. For some reason, maybe the rules say that I should be appointing my own children to the boards of foreign companies while I'm in office, or at least our vice president should. No idea how exactly that benefits America, and no idea how that goes with her whole idea of the overprivileged are getting too many benefits in life, and it's thanks to the corrupt government. But maybe Elizabeth Warren has a reason for that. She says Elizabeth Warren has a plan for everything, so I'd love to hear her plan for helping to get her friends' children into big, rich, powerful positions in foreign companies. Thank you, Elizabeth Warren. If I had a Hypocrite of the Day award, you'd win it right now. You really are an incredible person. How else can we describe the just pure, rampant hypocrisy that comes out of your mouth? Oh well. Hey guys, it's DC. What do you expect from them? This is what they do. What do you expect? They don't care about us. They never have. They care about their kids. They care about their friends. I've seen it a million times. I worked in politics. I've seen so many times when people hand out amazing jobs, great positions that could honestly affect the future of our country to their unqualified friends who simply needed work. Good job, everybody. You all deserve a nice round of applause because, honest to God, it takes some real hypocrisy, some real scheminess to actually go through with stuff like that. And it seems like Elizabeth Warren is right on board the DC train. Hey, maybe she's exactly what the establishment would want as president, and who knows? Maybe she'll be getting their support after Joe Biden and all of his family scandals and his little gaffes everywhere. And in case you didn't hear, by the way, his brother James Biden is now being accused of leveraging Joe Biden's name and federal cancer support program to try to round up some business for himself by around an oral swab and some cancer research company. You guys should check it out. You can read more about it at www.penmedia.com. That's my news company. You can also follow me on facebook.com/Ben Goldman Show. Also on facebook.com/Penn Media Inc. That's PENMEDIAINC.com. And please go onto our website, Penn Media Inc. as well, PennMediaInc.com, to read some of my articles spelled the exact same way. Thank you guys for tuning in. And remember, if you like what I said, go visit me at Ben30330. Thank you guys and have a wonderful evening.